everybody. Welcome to Whispers in Ink. Sorry, you guys, I had a download situation that I needed to take care of first. Anyways, you guys, welcome to Coffee and Cards. I am Jennifer. I'm not only here to inspire you, but I'm also here to give you permission to try something new. And today's not technically, well, I guess it could be kind of new, but you guys, we're doing Christmas year round because we're trying to work smarter in regards to planning our Christmas cards. Oh, Wayne. He is at the top of the stairs yelling. He wants to go upstairs. Does not realize that it's too flippin' hot. Anyways, you guys, when you're popping in, don't forget to say hi, no matter if you're catching the replay or not, because I always like to come back and say hello. I have, good morning, Lori. I have 2 cards that I received in the mail, and I have something big to talk about. I almost forgot. Good morning, Kendra. Let's show the cards first, and then we will go over the ghouls, gobbles, and garland, because I want to do this a little bit different, and I'm super excited. Okay, so cards first, inspiration first. I got this beautiful card, you guys, from Jean. Oh my gosh, isn't that just gorgeous, you guys? Little embossing down here. Isn't that just beautiful? Hey, Myra. Hey, Heather. Oh my gosh, Southern California, Heather? Oh my goodness. And Iowa. We're all over. I know we've got Illinois and Pennsylvania over on Facebook. You guys, I am live both on YouTube and Facebook this morning. So I'm so excited that I can do that now. Woohoo! All right, so this beautiful card, you guys, I got from Jean. Loved it. And then this beautiful card I got from Paula. This is totally a Paula card, you guys. Totally a Paula card. So she used the embossing folder in the back and that beautiful paper. And she made me cry, just so you know. As she usually does. As she usually does. Anyways, okay. I want to talk about the ghouls, gobbles, and garland. Good morning, Miss Nancy. I am thinking, you guys, this is also going to save on some of the funding. But it's going to get you guys more cards in the end. So here's what I'm thinking. The ghouls, gobbles, and garland. Normally we do 6 cards in 2 projects. This time we're going to do 4 cards, and we'll do all of those in the morning. So a Halloween, a fall, and 2 Christmas cards. And you'll get a goodie bag. You'll get lunch, you'll get treats, all the normal things that I do for my one days. But in the afternoon, we're going to do a shoebox swap. Now, I know that I've talked about shoebox swaps before, and I am super duper excited about doing this because you have the capability of getting a lot of cards this way. It's going to obviously depend on who, the shoebox swap is part of the whole day. And I want to keep it to where you're going to make the maximum of 12 cards. And you'll only have to prep for 11, okay? So you'll get the one that you make and 11 other ones. Actually, does that work out? You prep for 12, you should get 12. So you get to pick 12. So depending on how many people are there, and 12 is a good number, okay? But you would make supplies for no more than 12 cards. Plus you have to have a sample. anyways, like I said, this is a way I thought that maybe, and they have to be Christmas cards. What are the rules going to be? It has to be Stampin' Up! Product only. I'm not even going to limit it to current items, but they're going to be Christmas cards. So that's what the shoebox swap is going to be, is Christmas cards, Stampin' Up! Product, I thought that that would be kind of something different to do. And I really liked the way that we did our event in Hobart, where you only had to prep for 10, 12. I prepped for 12. Hey, Anita, you only have to prep for 12, and then you make 12, and you go around and you pick which ones. Now, obviously, you're going to want to do your best work. Obviously, when you create yours, you're going to have to prep the supplies, kind of like you would a card class. For those that you have that attended mine, you know, you put all of your parts and pieces in a sleeve. Everything needs to be already die cut and already punched out. But you guys, it is a lot of fun. You get to make a lot of friends. And I just thought that that would be something different to do. Like I said, though, I'm doing this in an effort to save you guys money because, you guys, I have to bump up the pricing because of cardstock color. So I was trying to figure out a way where you guys would get some new goodies, get some product. Good morning, Paula. And also get a bunch of stuff. So in this, doing it this way, you will get, by the time you leave, you will have parts and pieces and everything for 14 Christmas cards. So you'll have the 2 cards that you make that I put together for you with your goodie bag items, and then the 12 cards that you make at the shoebox swap. So, what do you think? And you guys, I'm thinking price-wise, it's going to be like $60. That's how I'm going to save you some money. Because I'm going to have to go up to over $100 because of cardstock cost. And not only that, we're still going to do raffles. We're still going to do prizes. We're still going to do all the normal food items and all of that stuff. It's going to be all the same that way. You're just not going to have as much parts and pieces and things like that. So, let me know what you think in the comment section. And if you have questions. Oh, the date. That would be good. So you can mark your calendar. The date for this, September 27th. September 27th, and I'm in northern Indiana, you guys. So September 27th. That way then you'll have a bunch of Christmas cards. You'll have a Halloween card that you can actually still use. You'll have a fall card that you can use, and that'll get you a big head start on some of your Christmas cards. Plus, what we're doing today with Christmas year round. Do you like how I looped that all together? Wasn't that good? Okay. Now, if nobody has any questions, I know that not everybody's done shoebox swaps before, so you need to ask your questions, please. Good morning, Kim. Please ask your questions, you guys. I can tell you, if you're thinking of traveling to come, that there's not, I hate to say that there's not a lot of hotels. There isn't actually a hotel that I would suggest for you to stay in Knox, but LaPorte has a nice hotel. Plymouth has a good hotel, and those are the closer ones. So let me know if you have questions about that too. All right. Nobody's got any questions about that. Then I'm going to move on to Christmas cards. I have a super fun idea, and I think I kind of gave it away when I talked about this on Tuesday. I heard noise, and there's a box over here, empty box. And you know, if there's an empty box, there's a kitty in it. So let's see what I've got cooking. So you guys remember that I die cut out, well, I hybrid embossed the hollies, right? Look at, I'm going to show you because I pulled another one because I wanted two-tone. Hey, Sherry. I want to show you what we're going to do. And you guys, these are super easy to cut out. Look at all these. One pass through, you guys, and look at all these hollies and hollies that we get. All right, so this is what it looks like when you put it through the embossing folder. And it is, you guys, it's a little, I'm going to be honest, it's a little tedious, but it's very, very worth it, I think, because we're going to be making 2 cards today, using this, and I think that it's going to be good. I hope everybody had a great 4th of July. That was a lot of talking, you guys. Wow. So, as you can see here, you guys, it's only held on by a little piece. Look at that. And all you got to do, now this one is a little bit more detailed in regards to the fussy cutting. But for those of us that love fussy cutting, and you can fix that round over that a little bit. Miss Sherry is here. But these bigger ones, you guys, are so easy. And I did find my scissors, you guys. I also found my daubers. And no, I didn't clean. Believe it or not. It's really that easy. Isn't that cool, you guys? All right, so I'm trying to take the big ones because those are the easier ones to take. I'm going to use them all. Today, we're going to use all of these, you guys. We're going to probably make 2 cards. So tell me in the comments, you guys, should we do a neutral background or should we do like cherry cobbler? And I say cherry cobbler not because of the red, white, and blue stuff, but I say cherry cobbler because I want to use these berries. I know. Kim likes to fussy cut, you guys. She's over on YouTube and she's talking about fussy cutting. These are so easy, you guys, to fussy cut out. It's like crazy. Crazy. And yeah, I just realized that if I would cut this apart, then I could probably cut this faster, but I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. Doo-dee-doo. I was also thinking basic beige too. Tony says basic beige is a good possibility. Yeah, keep it neutral. I was kind of thinking that too. Keeping it neutral. Heather says cherry cobbler. Sherry says cherry cobbler. I'm open. I'm easy. How about one of each? I think I have a basic beige card base already in there. So I don't know if Stampin' Up! Intended this like this or not. But you guys, this was one of the first things that I thought of to do with this. And I know that that's kind of crazy. Even to me, it's kind of crazy. Oh, that's much easier to cut it like that. So did everybody see fireworks? Did you go to fireworks, or did you watch, oh, vanilla would be a good background too, Heather. Both. Paula says both. Where's Susan? Susan would say both. I think I would like one of each. Yeah. I'm in the Susan camp today. You guys, Susan, if she's not here, Susan would say both. Yes, she would. All right, so, and you guys, it is really, do you see where we're at? It's really this easy. All right, so for this one, you guys, I cut here, and I brought it across to the berries when I did this one. And bring it around those berries, and then took out that holly and kind of shaped it around this holly here. Kind of like that for that one. So we got two different colors now, and apparently I didn't do this one. Lots of fireworks Thursday and Friday, Sherry says. See, we had nothing. We had, and Joe and I were actually talking about that. We had some last night, but nothing like, to me, what we normally have. So I don't know. People, because it was, I was thinking that it would be really crazy because was on a Friday. I do know that the town that I work in, or that I live in, are doing everything tonight. Right, Paula? Isn't fireworks tonight too? All right, you guys. So here's our Mossy Meadow and Old Olive pieces. And we're going to kind of just do a mixy-matchy kind of thing. You know, a little bit of Old Olive and a little bit of Mossy Meadow. And let's see what I have for card bases. Oh, shoot, I don't have one. But I do have that. Oh, I like that. I do have a cherry cobbler card base though. Okay. I do have a cherry cobbler card base. Now you guys, if you don't have the cherry cobbler and white, the holly, use your Stampin' Blends. Seriously. So I found this die cut, you guys, of bits and pieces. And I grabbed a full piece of, you only know about the parade, Paula? Talking about the fireworks. Fireworks in the park tonight. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So we got a cherry cobbler layer here, or a card base here. I like that. That's a basic beige, you guys. I'm also going to pull another piece. Another, is that 4 1/4? Yeah, holy cow, that looked really big. And emboss that. Yeah, we had neighbors down the street that did some fireworks. I think we're gonna do this size. Yeah, neighbors down the street that did fireworks that we could see, and they were really good ones, you guys. Wow. like amazingly good. Okay, so we got a layer here. I want a layer for that. Cherry cobbler. Where did I pull that? Where did I get that? Or is that real red? I think that's real red, you guys. That's real red. I think we're still going to use it. Real red. It's all good, right? Need a layer though. Nope, nope. Of course not. Oh, dropping pieces all over the floor. All right. So, embossing folders, I think, because I'm thinking that we're going to do an embossing folder. I think we're actually going to use this embossing folder and just do embossing on it though. You guys, what do you think about that? Not do the cutting, just do embossing with this. So pop this in here just to get the pattern. What do you guys think about that? And this one, the red one, is going to have this basic beige on the top. So we'll have that. And you guys, this is from one of the flower ones. The Impressions of Bloom, that's what that one's from. Impressions of Bloom. Okay, where's my, oh gosh, you guys. Where's my, there it is. There it is. Hopefully it's in there. Oh, it is. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Does that sound good? That sounds good to Paula. That sounds good to Paula. Sounds good to Paula, it sounds good to me. Okay, so we have our holly in the red here. That looks really pretty, you guys. We have the holly there. And then I embossed that oval to go on the top. Just texture, you guys. Texture, texture, texture. And then I embossed that with the birch also for texture. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. Okay. So we've got this with that, and then this. With this. And then we're just going to kind of work our way into, not into a corner, but work our way around here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. like that. And do like that. And like that. And I think like that. You guys feeling it? That there. Kind of like that. That's kind of what I'm thinking. You guys need a closer look. So I'm going to die cut out, there's a rectangle, you guys, that I'm going to die cut out and we're going to use. So that's one. And that's the other. I really like that, you guys. What do you guys think? I'm thinking thumbs up for sure. And then we'll add some of these berries on there. And these are our sentiments. I think we could probably do the joy on this one would be really pretty. Pop it right in there. It die cuts it out and we could pop it right on top. And then this one, we're going to end up changing the orientation a little bit, you guys, I think. Yeah, probably. Because I want to use, I'll do one in the cherry cobbler. We're going to actually do cherry cobbler on this one, you guys. We'll do one with cherry cobbler, and then we'll do one on the top in the basic beige. What do you guys think about that? I gotta grab actual cherry cobbler. Actual cherry cobbler. Dun, dun, dun. Is that wide enough? No. You guys, should we do this one out of glimmer paper, you guys? Oh, should we? Oh, you guys, that's on the last chance list, but we could. I'm thinking. Okay, so we got this. We got this big one. I know I have a smaller piece. Hang on. Scraps galore. I know I have a piece that'll fit. That's not long enough. There we go. That's better. So this glimmer is on the last chance list, you guys. So we've got that and that. At least it was when I used it the other day. And I did, oh, right there. going to say, I know I used it the other day. We used it for some hearts. Okay. Oh, Kim's over on Facebook now. Being Miss Social Butterfly. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Out. Oh, don't forget to use the adhesive sheets, Jennifer. Don't forget adhesive sheets. Require me to find where I put them. Okay, so you guys, adhesive sheets. I usually cut 1/2-inch strips, and I eyeball where the big part of my sentiment is, and I trim it. So then we'll die cut this. And we'll die cut these two, and then we'll get to assembly. Ooh, that's gonna be pretty. Ooh. Okay. All right. So, and I like these rectangles, you guys. There's little stitching detail on the edge. So we'll use that. And we'll put our sentiment on that. That one has the same detail on it. And then we have our joy. Oh, and you guys, look what Stampin' Up! Did. Oh, they didn't. You guys, they kept the dot on the top. Look at that. So there's our joy. And that'll go there. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. Woohoo! Love that. Wow. Does this need to go on here too? Wow. So which one, you guys? Both? I think that's both, or just this one? That's quite the quandary. So here's the stamp set, you guys. And this one, wishing all of yours all the best. May the spirit of the season bring you hope, happiness, and love. Bright and happy Christmas wishes. There's a lot of inside sentiments on this stamp set, you guys. And remember, I told you, this is going to be the stamp set, you guys, for the Stamp-A-Stack for this month. So, should we do the joy on both, or should we just do it on the one, you guys? You guys got so used to not talking to me because the videos were bad. I think you guys forget. I can see everything now. It's just a little bit of a delay. Just a little. There's that. I really like this. You guys, I love where we're going with this. Because then we'll take all these little berries and stuff and we'll put them on there. Cheers, everybody. Okay. Let's work on this one first. I do think we need a little bit of something on this bow maker. Bow maker. Okay. Two, three, four. That should be good. 4 times round. And a knot. Okay, so we got this. On this. So I'm going to put my joy on first, you guys, and then I'm going to work my my holly all the way around it. There's that. We're just going to put it like right there. You guys, I like how thick that is. You can definitely see that. And I'm going to glue some of these, and I'm going to dimensional some. And I'm not gluing the whole thing, you guys. I'm only putting glue strategic so that I can tuck things as I deem fit. So like this little one right here can now get tucked in here like that. And then this one, mini dimensionals. Can get a mini dimensional, like right there. Now, if you're worried about putting too much glue, or like this one's barely on, use your silicone craft sheet. Oh, I wanted that one that way for a reason. Shoot. There. We'll do one more mini. There we go. So that it stays where I want it to be. And then we'll do this one. Glued on. Here. And you guys, eyeball it. Just do it how it makes you happy. Oh, shoot. Wrong way, Jennifer. Glue dots. Gonna tuck this. Do we want it here? Do we want it up here? I think I want it down here. Tuck this in. Like that. So that's what that's gonna look like, you guys. And then this will get dimensional onto this, and then that'll get glued onto that. So this will go like this in the middle, like that. So I did find my daubers too. So we're going to take the crumb cake one. And we're gonna do a little bit of dirtying up the edges here, just a little. So that it looks like that. I did the two edges that were sticking out also in regards to the basic beige. So we've got that. So there's card one. And I think we need to reassess here. Now that we have our sentiment piece, thanks Myra. Now that we have our sentiment piece, I think we're going to do linen thread all the way around, and we're going to have the holly go down in through here. So our front sentiment, and let's see what this looks like. I am a Merry Christmas girl, you guys. If you want happy holidays, you do what you want. We'll do Merry, and oh, look at that. And it fits. Perfect. Okay. And I'm not going to stamp it together, you guys, because I want to be able to get it together. And I'm using Cherry Cobbler ink. I'm going to do the bigger sentiment first. Like right there. It's not quite centered. Like that. I like that actually. I know with the Mary I intentionally put on an angle. I wanted it on an angle. So that actually was intentional. Okay, so we're gonna glue this cherry cobbler onto here. And then we're gonna do our twine around it. And then we'll do dimensionals on that and the hollies. You guys, we're gonna embellish last because I only have so many of those embellishments. So this is gonna go a little bit south of the center. Even on both sides here, but a little bit more reveal up here. Like that. Did I put it back? Of course not. Why would I put it back? And I'm gonna double up my linen thread. And yes, I'm going all the way around. I know not everybody does, but I do. We're just gonna, oh, that'll be too much. We're gonna go about there. I like the little tendrils, you guys. The little hang down pieces. I like that. You don't like that, then don't do it. That's fine. So one of the reasons for gluing this onto here was for stability, you guys, because when you emboss your cardstock, it loses its rigidity. So you're going to want to make sure to account for that. And we have this cute little bow here. Do. Like that. Okay, Jennifer. Get it together. There we go. So there's the bow part. Dimensionals on the back of that. Let's use this up. Not the ribbon scissors. Everything's flying today, you guys. Goodness. That way then, we got this on dimensionals, you guys. I'm not going to press this on because in case I want to tuck in some of the holly up in and around this, I want to be able to, oh, even just that, you guys. Isn't that a pretty card? You could heat emboss that with clear. That would be really pretty. That would be a pretty card, you guys. Just that would be pretty. Okay, so we're gonna do this holly here. And probably this holly here. And then we'll pull in some of the smaller ones. So we'll tuck in a leaf here. Like that. get in there. There we go. Okay, glue that. Let's glue that where I want it, so I don't have to fight with it a second time, right? Come on. So we got that. We'll have this on a dimensional. That on a dimensional. That like that. This like this. I want to make sure that I'm putting this inside my card. And remember, I did this a little bit small. Excuse me. So we can do this like that. So what do you guys think about these cut up pieces? I think it looks pretty cool, actually. There. I like it the other way, but you guys, I think I like it this way better. Is that bad? I think that's probably not good. Hey, Becky. Like that. There we go. Hey, Sue. It's all good. We're working on Christmas. Yeah, the first Saturday of every month, you guys, we do Christmas card. That way then we don't have to stress. We can enjoy. Oh, you guys, I'm loving that. I think we need to tuck that down here. Like that. Oh, love that. What do you guys think about that? I love that. Oh, you guys. Okay. So, and here's the thing, you guys. You don't have to do as many if you don't want to. You can do just a couple on each end. Remember, though, keep it to odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7. Got to keep the odd numbers. I'm going to tuck that in there like that. Oh, all right. And we are going to dimensional that. I know. I can't help myself. So I took the new hybrid embossing folder, Sue, and Tony really likes the Joy one. I think that one's really pretty too. I love that glimmer paper. Took the hybrid embossing folder and I cut them off. Cut them off. So that's the hybrid embossing folder. And look at, you guys, we have at least enough for 2 more cards. Depending on how much we put on. At least 2 more. Something different to think about, you guys. I shouldn't have put that down like that, you guys. It's already got the backers off. Oh, thank you. And again, if the dauber part is not your deal, you don't have to do that. There's that. Oh, you guys, how pretty. Okay, so all those, we're done with that part. Now we need insides and an embellishment. Insides. Are super simple with this stamp set, you guys. So simple. Okay, so we're going to have to do 2 different stamp sets, or 2 different sentiments on the inside, I think, you guys. I think that may the spirit of the season goes in in that one, and the Christmas wishes goes in the other one. That's what I'm thinking. Yes, I know I could have used my silicone mat. I know, it's right up here. But it was too late at that point. The dauber was an afterthought, Sue. There's that. Now, if you wanted to, there you go. Now, how would you do the berry part? That's easy. Gonna take my Wink of Stella. As you can see, you guys, my wells are very, very messy. And I'm okay with that. We'll take our Wink of Stella and we'll color our berries. Don't overthink it, you guys. Berries are not perfect. There's that on the Old Olive one. And then here's it on the Mossy Meadow one. There's that. Don't forget to wipe it off though. That's the key. There. So there's that. Glue these on. And we still have enough, you guys. Still have a whole bunch. There's that one. And that one. I think at one point, you guys, I think I put the ink refill in here. Don't ask me. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. Okay, so. Yes, I could have probably have done a better job with the Wink of Stella. I was trying to be fast. All right, so we got this. There's our inside. All we have to do is embellish on that. And then we've got our real red one. And we have to embellish on this one. Now, I do know, you guys, I don't know why there's white berries in this pack. Because there are no white berries. But I do know, and I'll show you, here's your tip for the day, that if you take your Stampin' Blends on the white, and I'm going to use my dark cherry cobbler, they're a little bit more iridescent-y than the other ones. And I do use my bullet tip, you guys, I use my bullet tip because I need a big Merry Christmas. Oh, Sherry. Oh, Sherry. All right, so we're going to use this. I want to use this right here on both of these big ones, you guys. And here's the thing, we don't have to do it on all of them. And there. And here. And right there. Okay, so here's one. And then this one, I think I'm going to color a couple more of these. Three, four, five, six. So these end up being a little bit more red than cherry. So like that. So don't be afraid to color them. And then here's our front with the berries on there. And no, I didn't cluster any berries on this one, and I'm okay with that. But I like them both. Do you have a favorite, you guys? Which one's your favorite? We got glimmer paper, we got embellishments, we got twine, we got, oh my gosh, everything but the kitchen sink. Kinda. Do you have a favorite? Which one's your favorite? That's actually one card right there. Let's see what we can get out of this. Sherry likes them both. Sue likes them both. Thanks, guys. So, in other words, you guys, we're making it work for what we need, right? So we put the embossing folder, just the embossing folder, in the background on this one. And we put, and we did the birch on this one, and then we did the birch on that round one. Paula likes the basic beige one, it's brighter. Not as dark. I get that, Paula. So, and now we got bows to use. All right, you guys, that's what I have for you today. So I hope that you not only, why odd numbers? Okay, so Lydia, honey, you want to do odd numbers because they're more appealing to the eye. Kim's answer was it's how she was taught. Can't remember why. Odd numbers are more appealing. They're kind of like how things are, you know, everything happens in threes. Think of it that way. Supposedly, odd numbers are more appealing to the eye. And I can actually attest to that. I always feel like it's unbalanced when there's only an even number, which sounds silly, But see, that's how my mom taught me too, you guys. So, did I miss any questions, you guys? I don't think so. All right. If that's all you guys have today, I have to go to the grocery store. Becky, I'm coming to see you. I hope that everybody, yes, have a happy day, Sue. Yes, raining in Minnesota. Oh, I wish it was raining. Send it here, Sue. Not down to Twyla, but send it here. Twyla needs no more rain, you guys. Oh my gosh, I thought, last time I heard, they were still trying to plant. Not good for the farmers down in southern Illinois. And then pray, you guys, say a prayer for those in Texas. And my sister is safe, just so you guys know, that's all happening south of her. So they're getting rain, but not like that. All right, you guys, I hope that everybody has an amazing rest of their holiday weekend. Thank you for sharing some of that time with me. I do greatly appreciate it. Oh, Sue says she needs it there too. Yeah, I bet you do. Yes, I so appreciate you spending a little bit of your holiday weekend with me. I look forward to seeing you guys live again on Tuesday. And I'll see you then. Bye, guys.